enough good now.
Hold up, it's Thursday night, that means Young Life Club is on tonight. Y-O-U-N-G-L-I-F-E 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 Hold up, it's Thursday night.
Young Life Club is on
Tonight. Hold up, it's Thursday night.
Young Life Club is on
Tonight. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life.
Hold up, it's first tonight. Young Life Club is on tonight.
I'm going back to Young Life. I'm going back to Young Life.
Hold up, it's Thursday night. That means Young Life Club is on tonight.
Hello! What's going on?
It is that Young Life show,
We are live.
and it's 8:05.
Whoop, whoop. Welcome
It is
back,
so
guys.
good to have you back
Yes,
with us.
it is.
We're
How
back
are you?
I'm good. We're back in the studio.
We are back
We're
in the
here.
studio,
It's
and
real.
it's so
It's
fun.
so real.
The sign's still here. That Young Life show. Look. Oh, did you see that down there as well?
Oh.
That's a lovely picture of my friend Kieran. Guys,
Photo.
welcome back to the Young Life show. We're so glad that you are here, and we're ready to get started. So, coming up tonight.
Mate,
Oh.
Hi Ed,
What's
you all
going on?
right?
It's
It's Thursday.
Thursday night, 8:05.
who was sending the memo about where we were going? Who was
what?
that?
I don't know.
It's Young Life.
It's young. It's young.
8:05.
It's always live
Young Life.
at 8:05.
I'm in the loft still. I've got loft updates, I tell you. So,
Okay. How are you, mate?
Nice. I'm all right. I'm all right.
You're all
I
right.
have
good.
I've been a bit this
I'm
week.
sorry.
So I'm not with you, but I still have all the control. Look, guys, I can still do that, and I can.
Your hair
I'm still
looks
back-
good, Ed.
Oh,
Your hair
so
looks good.
You tidied up. It's,
Yeah, I did. People had left stuff. So I am not alone in the loft.
Ah,
Excuse me.
We have,
birds.
yes,
Oh, back
we
again.
have. So I have talked before about how birds have appeared while I've been in here. Never for Young Life Club, but we now have not only starlings coming through the wall, they're nesting just in the eaves, just
Ooh.
down there. So I think this is the first club we've had chicks, like starling chicks.
It is a
at
spring club.
So, but yeah, so I'm doing
Very
the first
exciting.
one from here, just so I don't like give you the lurgy.
Thank you. The loft is
no,
the place
no,
to be
like,
anyway.
give
The
it-
loft
give it-
lurgy, guys.
So really-
That's
Loft
why. That's
lurgy.
why we're not doing Young Life Club in the
It's
loft.
probably
you guys. I'm sorry.
just altitude sickness, really.
So-
it's
so-
probably just that.
Without
But
you,
I've
the
also
office
got a
is.
helicopter
Oh.
above me. So
Oh.
can you hear that?
Without you, it's feeling quite quiet in here.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
we're not allowed an audience, a live audience, obviously.
No.
Obviously.
But what would be good if we could have some different voices of the people.
Yeah.
Lots of different
The voices
sounds
of the people.
chitter chatter, people talking around.
A global thing. So I'm thinking that we bring someone out that can do that for us. That can, I don't know, maybe let's do an accent challenge.
An accent challenge.
Let's
I
do an
love
accent
this
challenge.
idea.
We know of one leader who is sensational at accents.
The best.
Yes.
The best.
Yes.
So, it is clipboard time.
Clipboard. Okay.
Ed, you're going to stay with us for this, but I'd like
Briefly.
you to bring in
Okay. Yes.
our accent master, please. Ladies and
Accent.
gentlemen.
The accent expert.
It is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sarah Weston.
Weston.
No.
There she is.
Welcome.
The expert.
You guys know that I cannot do accents.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Anyway, here is.
Okay, so before we start, we need
Yeah.
to, because I think this is something we can build on. This is content that we can really build on. And Sarah, I
Yes.
respect you. And for that reason, I didn't make
Nice.
you a theme tune. Because I
Aw.
know...
Thanks.
What's your ongoing feedback to me about theme tunes?
That they're too long.
So I didn't do one.
I
Didn't
mean,
bother.
I could have a short
No.
song.
Not happening.
Accents.
No,
Just one.
Oh, sorry.
nothing.
So you went
Okay.
the total opposite direction then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This
Okay.
is how this is going to work,
Thanks.
ladies and gentlemen. We need your comments to tell us what accent Sarah is doing. Make sure you put them in the comments as soon as you know.
There will be 3.
There will be 3. We'll go obviously one at a time. But Ed, you are here with us because you are also going to work out what these accents are.
Wonderful.
So please give a little bit of time and obviously use the
Okay.
comments
I will.
from everybody watching to help you, guide you
Okay.
along the way. So without any further ado, Sarah, please, accent number 1.
Can I have a talking point? Can you give me something to talk about?
Is that it?
The British countryside.
People are saying America.
The British countryside, please. Talk about the British countryside in the first accent.
The countryside is just beautiful. Do you not think so? Do you think it is the most beautiful thing you have ever seen? The
Interesting.
countryside, the horses running and jumping.
Right. Some people are saying German. A lot of German people.
Well,
Responsible people. Ruth Cordell
Okay.
thinks it's German.
Yeah.
Taylor thinks French.
Oh,
Okay.
Oui, oui.
Taylor.
It's not the language.
challenge.
Yes, accent.
I think. Oh, Anna thinks Jersey because it's almost
Oh,
France.
Guernsey.
But it's a
The
great answer.
Okay, well, we had the right answer
We
there.
have got-
countryside.
Taylor, congratulations. I don't know if anybody else heard the French accent in
There were
there.
a few
Well done,
people.
Taylor.
Oh, well done, Tia. Well done. Oh, Ruth has gone French.
Jane.
now
Oh,
too.
man.
Taylor.
Everybody, well done. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we do have an accent masterclass right now.
Sarah, for your second accent, can you please talk about your favourite food?
Yeah, favorite food in the
In the
second
second
accent. Go.
Okay, hang on.
Is it?
I really like. I can't even do it. It's a dingo, and it's a dingo burger. I can,
Right, we've got Liverpool.
try it, mate. Let's put some
there
dingo
is-
on the barbie.
Anna, I mean, this is you can't use the language. I think we need to give her a phrase.
Okay,
Doesn't-
yeah.
She can't.
We'll work on this,
What
ladies
can
and
we-
gentlemen.
Why can't
How
I
can she
dingo?
list just the most Australian things she can think of? That's that
Okay.
is cheating.
Dylan,
got
that
one
was
more.
really
That
Australian.
was Australian. What could we do for that accent, Phil? What would?
Oh my
really-
goodness, you guys.
Okay, so the third and final accent
Could she talk about her family?
from the accent expert, yes. The
Can we
final
give her a
accent.
sentence, please?
Oh, sentence.
My mother and brother are the best people in the world.
My mother and brother are what?
The best people in the world.
In the world.
You're welcome, Prue.
Okay.
Okay. There's my mother, my brother. They're like the best in the world.
Wow. Okay, everybody.
I think
Please.
it's faster language. It's
You guys,
fast.
I'm
Different
so
but.
sorry. I don't mean to offend anyone.
Ecuadorian. Dylan, close. Very
Dylan.
close.
It's the right starting
Oh, we
letter.
got Scottish.
Oh, interesting.
Somewhere between Ecuadorian and Scottish.
closer to Scotland, but starting with the same letter
Birmingham.
It's my
Essex.
mother. My mother.
Oh.
Mother.
Okay, can we go
My
again?
brother.
There we go. That's a bit more
Mother,
like it.
brother.
My
There we
mother
go.
and my brother. The best
Yeah.
in the world. I don't know. I can't do that one. I don't know.
Okay.
I need a
Thankfully,
different sentence.
Dylan's comment is correct, Dylan. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, that is exactly how they sound in Essex.
My
Because
mother and my brother.
we have the accent expert with us.
Yeah. All right, babes. They say babes a lot.
I think that was to you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Anna
maybe.
saying Enfield.
Enfield. That's close.
Well,
you
that's
guys.
close.
That's part of it is in Essex.
I'm so bad at accents. This is
Well, we'll
different.
find out just how bad next week.
Yes, indeed.
We'll come
This
back. And
segment is not
maybe
going away.
We could get if one of you wants to come on and take the
Ooh,
part of
yes.
the guesser, that would be
We
fun.
would love you to guess.
Get in touch.
Get on. You can be on the video.
Be on the
Get in
show.
touch.
on the
We
show,
can have
yeah.
a conversation.
Yeah.
Sarah, young
Yeah.
wife's very own accent expert. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining us tonight.
And that's
Thank you.
guys.
You're
Put the boards away.
Get boards away. Thank you very much.
Boom!
Woo!
There we go. That's
Wow. How do we follow that up?
What a
on the
great
first show
start.
back?
What
Well,
a great start.
I am desperately looking at the
Well, I can
right.
tell you a little bit of a backstory.
I don't know how I'm gonna
Oh
survive
yeah,
with
I
that.
don't have a story
Yeah.
on this.
To be fair, there is. It needs to be in here. It needs to be in here, guys, because this is all about survival. And you probably heard and saw and read on the Instagram account that we're going to hear about some survival tips. And now is that time. But a little bit of a backstory for you, because some of you won't know this individual. He is well known and good friends with the likes of Bear Grylls, Ray Mears, and a host of other survival experts. But we know him as the top of the game. He's up there. And he's back with us. He was with us a few years back.
Yeah, some of you Hartford people might recognise this man.
But let's just say he's back with a bang. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the return of Survival Stew.
That's right. It's me. I'm back. My name is Survival Stew. And as some of you may have heard, due to the global pandemic, I've been stranded in Scotland with nothing but the rucksack I brought up with me. When faced with these impossible odds, some people would panic. Some people would fall apart, but not me. Stew adapted. Stew survived. And I'm here to show you how you can do the same with my new show, Survival Stews, Stripped Back Survival. Lesson 1, camouflage, how not to be seen. What you wear is important. Take this for example. Only the amateurs wear this. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a professional wearing this? You didn't. Exactly. I'm going to show you some of my top camouflage skills. See if you can spot me when I'm well hidden in this next clip.
Think about it. This is perfect camouflage. Why? Because you can see this coming.
Option 2. If that doesn't work, look to nature for inspiration. Take the spider for example. Let's look at a spider and see if we can copy that to hide ourselves. Why did I have a Spider-Man costume in my rucksack? Because I'm just that prepared. That's all for now. I'll be back next time after I get back from wrestling the Loch Ness Monster.
Wow.
Incredible.
I don't know why I'm laughing, because that's, it's really important survival tips that we've
serious.
just learned there.
Yeah.
But that was
No.
Survival Stew, Ed. What do you think?
I mean, I don't have a Spider-Man costume.
You're just not prepared.
Yeah, you
This
just
is what you got to
clearly.
learn.
And
Clearly
I
not
was
well
a scout, but yeah, I wasn't. I was a cub.
So yeah, that's how I remember Survival Stew. Always got the knowledge to survive every situation, even when stranded and with
Scotland.
limited resources.
But interesting that he's off to find the Loch Ness monster. That's that sounds like something for next week. We're setting so much up for next week.
Ooh.
Oh, come back, guys.
Starting
Come
off
back.
with a bang. And
Well, how about something for now?
well, exactly. And I was
Now.
thinking about the whole Loch Ness thing, and part of me thinks it's a bit of a riddle, really. I feel like it's not true. I feel like it's not. I don't know.
Oh,
What do you think?
I was
I mean-
thinking about this today because I saw something on Twitter about it, and weirdly,
Up in the know.
and talking about the up-to-date things, they said, "What if?" Because one of the complaints about the Loch Ness monster is that every picture that's taken is fuzzy, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's not because it's just fuzzy." What if the monster's fuzzy?
Oh, Survival
Maybe that's
Stew
just
can
what
let
it
us know.
is. Maybe it's
And whilst we're thinking
anyway,
about that riddle,
we'll leave that to survival.
why don't we get a
but
new
that is
riddle?
a riddle
Yes.
that we need to get onto,
Yes.
guys.
Ooh.
Last term we had Joshing with Josh, where Josh
did.
would come on and tell jokes that only Sarah would
Oh,
appreciate.
wait a second, Ed. It went something like this. Na 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 na.
just joshing with
Na
you.
na 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 na.
Just joshing with you.
Thank you very much. Carry on.
Okay, you've done a intro. That's okay. So the concept is that Josh is going to come on and set a riddle.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And everyone's going to try and guess it is because the jokes, well, Sarah appreciated them. But so have you got an intro for that?
Oh, yeah, sure. It
yeah.
goes a little something like this. Riddle me this.
Josh.
Riddle me that.
Josh.
Then Josh
Okay,
appears.
it's
So you've got to press the
interesting.
button there.
Yeah,
It's
you've got to.
interesting.
Ed, you've got.
Ed,
Come on.
you've got to push the
'cause
button,
I
because then Josh
know
comes
I
in.
said I'd leave it to you, and I said I wouldn't do this, but I have got an intro for Josh, but I've got
Well,
no
let's hear
pictures for
yours.
it.
Yeah,
So
then
what
we'll
I'm
have a
going
vote.
to do
We'll have a
is I'm
vote.
going to put you full screen.
Oh, thanks.
You just
Thank
pretend you're doing it, okay?
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He's a man of questions who's looking for answers. Come on, riddle us, Josh.
How was that?
That was
There he is.
that was incredible. What an intro. All right, let's just get right into it.
go.
Riddle me this.
Cool.
If a blue house has blue walls, and a yellow house has yellow walls, and a red house has red walls, what colour walls does a greenhouse have?
Easy.
I've been thinking about this one for a while.
If you think you know, guys, at home,
Yeah.
type it in.
Get it in the
What we're going
comments.
to do, we're going to go to something else.
Help me out.
We're going to throw back to Josh, and he will tell us the answer in just a little bit. So if you think you know,
In fact, I tell you what, should we see if we can get the answer to this one, and then we'll give Josh a second riddle later on. Ooh.
sure. What were you thinking, Isaiah?
So we're
Come on.
getting.
Help us out
do you want
here.
to repeat the riddle?
So the riddle is, if a blue house has blue walls, a yellow house has yellow walls, and a red house has red walls, what colour walls does a greenhouse have?
I mean, we've got a lot of the same answer.
I'm going to say I can see a lot in the comments. I forgot I had the comments on
This
front of
man
me. They are
is
here.
an engineer.
Sea
Tim Strong
walls,
says
yeah.
seawalls. No,
Not quite
but
seawalls.
a lot of people.
Is
Declan
it seaweed?
is see-through.
It
Oh.
is see-through.
Katie,
It is see-through.
it is glass.
Of course.
Oh, it could be perspex. Clear. We'll take clear.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I was
seeing a
gonna-
lot of right answers here.
I was going to
Wait
go
a
with
minute.
green.
I was thinking green.
can we just have a moment of silence, guys? Just while we go full screen, Josh.
Hello. Yep. Seawalls. That's a
Did
good one.
actually lose a viewer when we did that.
I don't blame him.
14 to 13. Josh, sorry. I just like to go full screen Josh. Hashtag.
Oh,
Hashtag
full screen Josh.
I didn't know
Yeah.
what
Okay,
was
so I
happening.
think we've got the answer to that one. We'll come back to Josh later on, Josh. It's great to see you.
Thanks, Josh.
Okay.
Still think our intro was better.
Okay.
But that's for the people.
That's
for the
for
people.
you guys to decide.
So, we've seen from quite a few leaders already, and I
Yeah.
think it is time to see. We've had some silliness, we've
Yeah.
had some sensibleness.
Yeah.
I think it's time for some
Seriousness.
realness, some
Oh,
real,
realness.
something real,
Nice.
something earthy, something honest.
Yeah.
Someone's life story.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Guys, I think I don't want to say I've put my foot in it, but I think something's gone wrong.
Oh.
So we haven't asked. Emma has taken it on herself to become the next great Michael Parkinson, the great next interviewer. But because of COVID restrictions, up until now, when you didn't text me about coming back into the studio, we couldn't meet up. So we wanted to let Emma have a go at interviewing the other leaders, but the other leaders couldn't be there. And they didn't really know what the questions were, but we've put them together.
So have we got
anyway.
something? Have we got something?
Yeah.
Well,
the answers might not reflect the questions, but hey, here's Emma.
Roll VT.
roll.
Welcome to Emma's Life Stories with your host, it's Emma.
Hi Tim, it's so lovely of you to join us for this week's edition of Emma's Life Stories. And the first question I would like to ask you is, we all know that Steve is a great dancer, but what is your best dance move?
When I dance, I look like an awkward dad at a wedding.
What is the most delightful word you can think of?
Sky.
What is your lifelong dream?
Boil an egg?
How quickly could you run a 100-metre sprint?
At least an hour.
How quickly could you run a marathon?
At least an hour.
Are you better at maths than running?
I can't answer that, I'm afraid.
Out of 10, how good am I at asking questions?
1,000,001.
Well, thank you, Tim. And remember, everyone, that's life.
And remember, everybody, that's live.
That's live.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if that is a true reflection of Tim's life.
No. And I'm really intrigued as to know which question he couldn't answer.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm just looking at who I've got in the studio, and I have got the Scottishman himself.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Here he is.
Tim, you've
Good
got
evening,
a new
Tim.
bookcase.
Yeah, we had the Loft update. Let's have the bookcase update.
It's a lovely one. I can see it's a Billy bookcase.
Ah.
It's a IKEA Billy bookcase with infills that I can't remember the name of.
Ooh.
But if you're gonna know something, know about IKEA furniture.
You can, guys. You can buy other types of bookcases.
But the Billy's a
other
good one.
stuff.
Someone's
Yeah.
had their Weetabix.
Yeah. Thank
Well,
you.
no, it's the fourth. Anyway, Tim, thank you very much for doing that, for answering Emma's questions. I'm sorry there was some sort of mix-up, but we're
I
going to
don't
try.
think
We're going
anyone
to press on
noticed,
with
it's
this
fine.
format. Yeah, and maybe we'll catch up with you in a bit. It's good to see you. Are you still in Scotland?
Yeah, still in Scotland.
How many weeks now is it?
I've stopped counting the weeks. I've started counting the months.
Oh, really? How many months?
About 5.
5 months.
See if we get to the 6-month anniversary.
Yes.
And, where, like, I imagine you're kind of carving that into the wall somewhere. Like,
Yeah, that's
It's in
just
the
not
inside of the
camera
wardrobe.
That side, yes.
yes, in Narnia. Right, Tim. It's good to see you. Ah,
Woo!
man.
You know
Right.
what?
That was fun.
I really enjoyed that riddle from Josh.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for more.
Hungry for more.
Hungry. Feed us,
Oh,
Ed.
okay.
Feed us.
I'll find Josh. He's a man of questions who's looking for answers.
Oh, he's there. Sorry, I was looking in here.
Riddle us, Josh.
Come on, Josh. Riddle us.
We loved it, Josh. People, are you ready at home? Get
Ooh,
ready
I'm
to decide
listening.
who's first.
Full screen, Josh.
This one comes with a bit of a story. So you walk into a dark room, and all you have are a match, a lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. Which one do you light first? So to repeat that again, that's you walk into a dark room, and all you have are a match, a lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. Which one are you going to light first? That's the riddle.
I've put them in the chat for everybody to see the four items. So if you forget what they are in the chat.
Okay, I think we give people time on this one, yeah?
Okay. I'm confused. I'm lost.
Okay.
This one stumped me for a long time. I had to figure it out.
A lot of people are saying match, but we'll
Well,
see.
why would you light a football match up?
Oh.
Interesting.
Or, I don't understand that, guys. That doesn't make sense.
So do we come back to Josh or do we leave him? What do we do, Ed? What do you think?
We're going to come back to Josh
That's a tough
in a
one,
bit.
that.
Right.
So
See you in a bit,
repeat
Josh.
it one more time, Josh.
I'm getting my clipboard out.
Well, you walk into a dark room, and all you have are a match, a lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. Which do you light first?
Okay. That is undoes.
This time I've put in the chat something to help you get in the mood. I put it's dark and scary, just so that you can think, right, which one we're helping you.
Set the scene.
Josh,
Set the scene.
We're going to come back to you in a bit for the answer to that. Guys,
There's someone else we
time
haven't
to
seen.
Bring somebody else in, and it's somebody who last term had a very catchy theme tune that got used. I tell you what, I'm going to see you later. There we go. But last term she had her own theme tune that became quite popular. Okay. Well, we had to give her a new one because she's here with a new game show. It's Ruth Cordell with Two Ruths and a Lie.
Here comes Ruth Cordell with 3 stories of a life. 2 are true and 1 is false. Work out which. Two Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. Which are which?
Two Ruths and a Lie. Which are which? So, Ruth, how are you?
I'm good. I love that one. That's really
Well,
good.
you know.
That's the first time I heard it, so it's brilliant.
That's because it was finished about 20 minutes ago. Ruth, it's wonderful to have you. Last term, you gave us segment after segment after segment about segments. This time, you're back. And this time, you've got your own game show. So we're going to go with this. So, people, listen to this. Ruth is going to tell you 3 stories around a theme. 2 of them will be true. 1 of them will be false. And we, together, have to fish out which one is true. So, Ruth, firstly, are you still in Wales?
I am, yeah.
They opened hairdressers this week, didn't they?
We opened hairdressers before anybody else. It's just that we've had sort of little bits and little bits.
Scotland, have you got hairdressers yet?
You might be able to tell that one.
Nope.
I mean, I've not been able to get into a hairdresser, but
well, if you come back, we'll do it as part of the club. So you've got 3 stories. What's your theme today?
Okay, so I've entitled this "Disasters in Decorating."
Disasters in decorating. Okay, so guys, Ruth is going to deliver 3 stories. 2 of them are true. Find out the lie. Okay, Ruth, first story.
Okay, so the first story. In my parents' freshly decorated living room, I drew a giant killer tomato on the wall. It was in fact so huge that they could not cover it and had to move the entire living room round.
Okay. Let's move on to story 2.
Okay, so after coming home from hospital, after surgery, I vomited all over my freshly decorated bedroom.
Nice. Nice.
I mean,
Okay.
it's worse than I make it sound.
Before,
And
well,
it sounds bad.
I've got questions on each of these. Third story.
Okay, so on the recently completed St Cuthbert's Church Hall, I went up into the loft with my dad, who was the church warden at the time, and I fell through the ceiling. There is, in fact, an extra loft hatch at St Cuthbert's because of this.
Oh, so we have three. I tell you what, I'm going to get the boys in Hartford in.
I've been writing stuff down.
Detectives on the case.
So, Ruth, which is the lie? Ruth's drawn a huge killer tomato on the wall of her living room.
Yeah.
Has
I
she?
should say that it was a film, The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's not just like something randomly I thought up.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just draw a picture of the Matrix on this ceiling.
Yeah.
And then, secondly, she puked up all over her newly decorated bedroom.
Yeah.
Or three,
Yeah.
she fell through the ceiling at St Cuthbert's Church Hall.
We like the
creating a new
detail
loft
in that
hatch.
story.
Yeah, we like the detail.
Detail.
So we feel like with the detail, that's more true.
Yeah, so we're
for
now
us.
torn with the other two.
I'd
Other
like to ask
people-
Ruth, what was the surgery for, if that's shareable?
I used to get tonsillitis quite a lot. And so I went in to have my tonsils and my adenoids removed. And I'd been back for a day, and they the sutures ruptured and caused me to vomit.
Very detailed. A question on the spot.
If something ruptured, that doesn't sound like vomit.
No. It was
blood.
It was
Right.
blood.
What colour was the room before?
Yeah, good question.
It had Barney the dog wallpaper.
I think
Do you
this
remember that?
Okay.
Showing
so
my age.
what age were you when you drew the killer tomato?
This was last week.
Yeah. No, I can't actually remember. The living room was done when I was about 3.
About 3. So it was a 3-year-old's killer tomato.
Would a 3-year-old be watching a film about killer tomatoes?
Apparently,
Dylan, I mean, it might
It's
disturb you
inspired
so
by-
much you might think drawing on a wall is perfectly acceptable.
yeah.
True.
Barney is a dinosaur. Ooh.
He is a
comment.
dinosaur. However, this particular Barney was a dog.
Okay. Okay, so we've got a full range in the comments. Maddie
Nice.
thinks the lie is number 3.
We're sold on
Declan
that
is
one.
thinking number 2 is the lie.
Oh.
And McKenna thinks number 1. Tia
We're
number
all over the
1.
place, everybody.
I think I'm on number 1. I'm still lost on the riddle as well.
Okay, the riddle we're coming back to. Okay, we need to clear this up. Okay,
Yeah.
out of the two of you, I want you to agree because we've got a full range
We're going 1.
in the
We're
comments.
going 1.
We're going 1. So
We're going
you
1.
think
We don't believe that
lie
the
is
giant
the
killer
giant
tomato.
Killer tomato. Ruth Cordell. 2 Ruths. What is the lie?
Well, I have a small confession. They're all true, but one of them wasn't me. Shall I tell you?
Yes.
So I didn't fall through the roof of St Cuthbert's Church. So the vicar at the time did.
Well played.
Sold it well.
Is very well played. So number 3 was the lie. Who was number 3?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Yeah.
Well done, Maddie.
Maddie wins. Ruth Cordell. It is a
Superstar.
pleasure to have you. We shall see you next week for 2 Ruths and a La.
Here comes Ruth Cordell with 3 stories of a life. 2 are true and 1 is false. Work out which. Two Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. 2 Ruths and a lie. Which are which?
Wow.
We're losing. We're 1-0 down to Ruth.
We wrote down that we are currently 1-0 down. Ruth, well done on that. Maddie, well done on getting it right.
So Maddie, you won, but as a whole, we're losing in the studio.
We're down. We're going to get back to it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're being competitive, should we be competitive with Josh as well?
Oh my goodness, too much at stake. Let's go. Right.
Let's get
Bring
Josh
it back. Bring it back.
I'm
Bring it
back. I'm back.
Okay, Josh, you set us a riddle.
I did.
Riddle me, Josh.
I'll repeat the riddle and then I'll reveal the answer.
Full screen
Please
him.
do.
All
Full
right.
screen,
Okay.
Josh.
Full screen. We're going full screen.
Full screen, Josh.
Yes,
Full
please.
screen,
Full
Josh.
screen.
Come on, everybody.
There we
full
are.
screen.
Hashtag full screen Josh. Okay. You walk into a dark room and all you have are a match, a lamp, a candle, and a fireplace. What do you light first? The answer is the match, because then you can light the other things. So well done to whoever said that
makes so
first.
A
much
lot of
sense
people
now.
said match. People like
I
Anna.
got stumped by that one. I don't understand how people got that right away, because that confused me for quite a while.
I didn't understand the question. I was dark and scared. I was
A lot of people said
spooked.
fireplace as well.
Yeah.
But Anna, Katie, Tia, Dylan,
Well, Josh got us on that one
Ruth
as well.
Cordell. There we go. Maddie.
1-0 down.
Yeah, 1-0.
Actually, we're
Very
2-0
clever
down with
people.
Josh. I don't
Yeah,
think we got the
Josh
first
got-
one either. Write that down. 2-0.
Okay.
I'm making a lot of
Josh.
notes tonight.
Josh,
Sheesh.
it has been fun.
He's a man of questions who's looking for answers.
Hashtag full screen Josh.
Hashtag full screen Josh.
Riddle us, Josh.
There we go. See you later,
Well done,
Josh.
Great stuff.
Oh, man.
Great.
Flying. We're flying,
stuff.
guys. Okay.
On a roll.
So, this is the point of the evening where Kieran tells you what's coming up at the end.
At the end. Okay. So, just before we stopped for Easter, I was going to say Christmas, you gave me the opportunity to present something I've been working on, my real dream and passion, which is writing screenplays and scripts. And we have some actors performing those. And today we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring back it was a trilogy last time. We're just going to do a one-off this time and then build on it throughout the term. So that is coming up later. So that is something
Wonderful.
to
So
stay around
Mad
for.
Libs are coming up at
They
the
are.
end. Cool. Thank you very much. We'll see
welcome.
you in a bit. In the meantime, it is that time of the evening where one of the leaders stands up and talks to us. Physically, they cannot stand up here, but they have recorded a message for you. And it's my great pleasure to introduce Sarah Weston. Here she is.
Hi guys, tonight it is my privilege to share with you the Club Talk. For those of you who have been with us through thick and thin, you know that for all of us leaders, this is our favorite time of night. And if you are new here, well, sit back, relax, and hopefully you'll learn something. So, as you know, every night we take a little pause from all the fun and the games and we talk about this really amazing guy called Jesus. Now, Jesus, if you have talked to any of your leaders, you know that Jesus is the most important person in our lives. And we talk about him a lot. So you're going to hear all the stories about him. You're going to learn so much about him through here. But if you have any questions, you want to learn more, join us for Campaigners Small Group Bible Study, where it's a safe place to ask questions, to learn more together. I'm just going to do a little recap from the last term. If you want to go back, all of these club talks that we do are on YouTube. Like and subscribe and push buttons, you know, all those things that you follow us and get alerts when we post new things. But there's a playlist. If you go to our YouTube homepage, there's a playlist for Club Talks. You can check out all these Club Talks right there. So go back and refresh yourselves a little bit. But I just wanted to remind us of what we've learned about Jesus so far. So Ruth was telling us that Jesus understands our sadness. He understands it. He can empathize with it and sympathize with it. He can feel our pain with us. And then Phil was telling us that Jesus is in the storms of our lives with us. When things are crazy and feel like they're spiraling out of control, Jesus isn't off somewhere, like looking out for you way over there in the midst of this craziness. No, he is right there beside you. He is in the storm with you. Josh was telling us that Jesus has the incredible ability to make us clean again, to heal us from the inside out. If we examine our hearts, our lives, none of us are 100% good. All of us need to be cleaned. And then Tim told us this really cool thing, because every single one of us, we're all going to fail. Multiple times, we're going to fail. We're going to mess up. We're going to fall short. And the incredible thing about Jesus is that he gives us a do-over. He gives us the ability to wipe the slate clean and start all over again, which is amazing. And then I shared with us about how Jesus is the desire of our hearts. He can satisfy those deepest desires that we have like nothing else can. Not being the funniest person in class, not being the smartest person in your school, not earning the most money, not having the fastest car. None of those things are going to fully satisfy you, but Jesus can. Ed was sharing with us how Jesus offers us freedom. There are chains, there are things that pull us down and hold us to this world. And Jesus has the ability to break those chains and set us free. True freedom in every sense of the word. And then Kieran was telling us that Jesus has come so that we can have lives that are overflowing. They are full of goodness, of joy, of love, of laughter. So much so that it spills out of us. Jesus can give us that kind of life. Not empty, not broken, full, satisfied, free lives. And then Emma was telling us how Jesus desires, he longs to be our friend, to know our names. He already knows your name. He wants to be your friend. He wants to share life with you. He wants to hear about every moment of your day. He's not going to get tired of hearing your voice. He wants to be your friend. And we ended our term last term with Easter. And we talked about Easter and what that means for us as Christians, what that means that Jesus did for us. And Jesus died on the cross for us. He knew that that was the only way to fix things between God, who we believe created this world, created each one of us. He made you. He knew what color eyes you were going to have, how tall you were going to be. He knew what your favorite food was going to be. He created you. And then all the sin and the brokenness in the world separated us from God. And Jesus knew that the only way to fix that was for him to sacrifice himself for us on the cross. And by doing so, he didn't just die. He rose from the dead. He conquered death. Even death couldn't hold him down. He healed that bond. He fixed it so that we can be his friend, that he can break our chains, so that he can fill us with love and life and joy and happiness and peace in storms, that he can embrace us when we're dealing with sadness and hard things. Jesus did all of that for you. In fact, while he was dying on the cross, he had you in mind, your name, was on his heart. He died for each one of us, you and me. We're going to take the rest of this term to keep learning more about Jesus. You guys, there's so much to learn, so much to explore, and we're just so excited that we get to do it with you. So again, if you have any questions, please just give us a shout. Send us a message. Ask us to go for a coffee with you, go for a walk with you. Check out the previous Club Talks on the playlist, the Club Talk playlist. Give them another listen. Remind ourselves all that we've already learned about Jesus. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us. I hope we have a great rest of Club tonight. You guys are awesome. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Thanks, Sarah. And I just want to reiterate what she said, really. If you've got questions that you want to ask, please do contact one of us. We'd love to meet up and have a coffee. We can do that now outside. And yeah, we look forward to talking about it more this week. And generally, if you need someone to talk to, do reach out. Your leaders are always just at the end of a message. Okay. I'm going to bring back in Hartford
Thank
Boys.
you.
Here we are.
Okay, everybody, we're going to do the Mad Libs as promised, but hang around for after that because we are going on Zoom and we can join you there. So make sure you hang around. We'll send out links and you can come and join us just as we finish. So we would love to see you all. Send it to a friend as well. Get a friend on there. Bring the party.
The party.
Party class. Is that what it was? Party class?
Party class.
Yeah. Nick went to party class.
Nick.
Okay, on Zoom. Right, so we're going to do Mad Libs. We're going to bring in the next installment of My Dream. And this time, I'm going to tell you who the actors are up front. I want you to know who is playing the part. So please welcome to the screen, Steve King and Ruth Cordell.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so the reason I brought them in is because I would love their help in writing the script. You at home can join them as well. Make sure you type it in and we'll try and throw some of yours in. But we will also throw Ruth and Steve's ideas in. Phil is going to help me out because I'm going to be typing, shouting, reacting to you guys. And so he's going to look out for your answers and also help me describe some of the things. So, Ruth Cordell, can you tell me a silly word?
Flippity gibbet.
Flippity.
Nice.
Gibbet.
Flippity gibbet. Steve King, while we're getting that, why don't you give us, do you have a pet cat?
No.
No, okay.
But I know someone who's got a pet cat.
If you were to have a pet cat, can you give us the wonderful name you would
like a lovely pet name for it?
Yeah, Shostakovich.
How are we spelling it?
Shostakovich.
You can do that. That's fine. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you could be writing some adjectives in there, so body parts, things like that, that would be great.
And from you guys, Ruth, could you give me a type of nut? This is going to come up a few times in the
type of nut.
Type of nut.
Oh, cashew.
Good.
I was going to suggest pistachio.
My favourite footballer was
Ed.
Nut.
Very good.
Okay, so you carry on with our fun news.
Yes, of course. Wonderful. Who's going on? Steve King, an adjective, please.
Oh, yeah.
Describing word.
Describing word, isn't it? Of the before the noun. Yes, that's the one.
Yes. Describe the noun.
Bluish.
Bluish. Very good. I like that a lot. Wonderful. Okay. Ed, if you keep an eye on the chat for us and let us know any of the ones that I shouted out for people.
What I would love is Ruth. If you saw a monster under the bed, what would you do? If you saw that monster, what would you say? What would you say? What would you shout? You shout because it's a monster under the bed.
Wow!
Good luck typing that one out, Kieran.
Am I meant to be vocally reading these or just highlighting them?
You can highlight them, or you can come and join us and say them. That's fine.
Eyelash.
Join the party. Thank you.
Eyelash.
Eyelash for a body part.
Yeah, good.
You got that?
Hairy.
Well, interesting.
Good.
Okay. We would love this The first one that you see, Ed, if you can post this, everybody at home, a letter of the alphabet, please.
And a number whilst you're there. So a letter of the alphabet and a number.
Cool. Go large with those numbers. Don't just think of...
Yeah.
Come on.
And was there another adjective? Hairy.
Oh, interesting.
The Greek one.
Okay.
Ruth, a cartoon character.
Tom.
Tom. Is it Tom and Jerry?
Oh, that's a good number there. Do you see that number? 47,658.
What were the chances that they give Steve's PIN number?
Steve, can you tell me something that you really hate? What do you really hate?
Something you hate doing.
Something you hate doing.
An activity that you hate doing.
Yeah. Oh dear, what do I really hate doing? Yes.
Coming up with answers.
I hate cleaning the loo.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. That's fair enough.
Okay, we've got to look at that.
Z.
Good. Good.
Can we have, Ruth, a plural animal, please?
Sheep.
Sheep. Oh, sheep. Yeah, the sheep.
Yeah, sheep.
I said sheeps. I sound like an idiot.
Not sheep.
What else do you need, mate?
I need a classic TV show, an amount of time, a job.
Oh.
Only Fools and Horses.
Only Fools and Horses. And a celebrity name.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, that's one. Job.
A job. Yeah, profession. Any profession.
Accountant.
Accountant.
Good.
A verb, please.
Yeah, which is a doing word.
Swimming.
Yeah,
Swim.
No, swimming is better. Swimming fits. Okay, an amount of time.
60 billion years.
60 billion years.
Nice. Very good.
Okay, I
what else you
think
need.
we need a silly word. Just a silly word.
No.
And then I think we're good.
Ed, give us a...
Scuba diver.
I think scuba works better.
Scuba.
Scuba.
Very good. How are you doing?
That, I think,
Have you
is
got everything?
it. So, can you remember who is who, and could you introduce them in their roles as I send them the script?
Okay.
Can you remember who's who?
Yes.
Good. Okay, I'm sending it now. So those
What
people...
I think I do. So, ladies and gentlemen, well, really, you should do it, but I don't think I told you, did I? I'm just to clarify, because I think it's important. We have playing the teacher, Ms. Ruth Cordell, and playing the parent in this scene, Mr. Steve King. Enjoy.
I'm glad you were able to make it to the parent-teacher evening, Mr. Flibbertigibbet.
Good to see you again, Miss Shostakovich.
So obviously I want to talk to you about your son, Little Cashew. I have been a teacher for many years and I have never seen such a bluish child. I am as surprised as you. Your son is getting a Z in maths and a D in cleaning the loo, and for show and tell, he brought in 4, 7, 6, 7, 8 hairy sheep.
Oh, I have to admit that his mother and I have let him stay up late to watch Only Fools and Horses.
That explains it.
So how is Little Cashew's class participation?
Well, you know he constantly calls out, even though I tell him he has to, if he has a question, he has to put an eyelash up.
Is there anything I can do to help my son improve?
I would suggest you read with him at least 60 billion years every night.
I recently just got him a new book, Harry Potter and the Accountant of Swimming.
That's a good one. Well, that is a really great start. It's a very popular book here at the Jennifer Aniston Primary School. one further thing to say would be that you sit down with him to help him do his homework, because last time he told me that Tom ate it.
Well, that is great advice. Has little Cashew been singing his favourite song? The wheels on the bus go scuba, scuba, scuba.
Oh, I'm not sure. Please sing it to me to remind me.
The wheels on the bus go scuba, 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 scuba. The wheels on the bus go scuba, scuba, scuba all day long. Do you want the next verse?
Yes.
The wheels on the bus go swim, 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 swim. Yes, the wheels on the bus go swim, swim, swim all day long. The teachers on the bus go natter, 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 natter. The teachers on the bus go natter, natter, natter all day long.
I think I remember it.
Yes. How about the weirdo in the loft goes, what next? What next? What next? The weirdo in the loft goes, what next? All day long.
I'm seen.
Oh,
and scene.
Thank you
Wow.
so much. Oh my goodness, that had me in stitches.
I'm still recovering.
I've got a few things to say. So, that was a beautiful rendition of a teacher's parent evening.
Beautiful.
Ruth
Brought back
Cordell.
memories.
I don't think Phil and Kieran realise this, but what is your what's your training in?
I'm a teacher.
I mean, Phil and Kieran typecast you.
Yeah, they did.
I'm very
They
sorry.
did.
And Steve, with your singing,
Yeah.
what is the most recent internet video that has gone up starring you?
Oh, yes. It is indeed baby rhyme time.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yes.
It is a
Yes.
great... if
And
you've got any
our
small
favourite
children-
verse is what next?
I have to say, when Steve does it, I do watch it. So I will be watching for that. But thank you very much for
Thanks,
doing
guys.
that.
Dream come true. That was perfect.
Yes, thank you. It's good to see you both. Enjoy Wales, enjoy Hoddesdon.
Very good.
Right.
Okay, everybody else, I hope you're still there. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed being back at Young Life, even though we're not quite there yet. We're here. But hopefully the Zoom link has been sent around or is being sent around as we speak. So we can see your faces in just a minute.
Yes.
So come and join us.
Yes.
Send it to someone else. Get them along. Someone who you haven't seen at club for a while. Get them in. And
I just want to say, the energy in this room while we were creating that script was something else. Like, that was momentous. So I really feel, Kieran, that you're going to go somewhere with this. You need to keep working on those scripts.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because there's something else.
I can do that. We can get some more actors in the studio to
that'd be great.
perform for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you all so much.
Thank you very much.
it's been fun. I haven't played the music. There we go. The Jamie Long music that we always say. So, coming up this week, Phil, what do we have coming up?
Well, we will have here over in Hartford, if you are a young lady and want to go deeper into the Bible, learn more about this guy called Jesus, come along to Campaigners on Wednesday afternoon. That's for you.
And Campaigners for Hoddesdon, non-gender, everyone comes on a Tuesday. So contact James and Josh and Steve, who's eating his Pringles. Contact
Nice. But, gents, Hartford boys, if you are here and you want to go deeper, contact me, contact Kieran, contact Tim, because we want to do that. If you want to learn more about Jesus, we want to be with you in that and we want to learn with you. So please get in touch with us too. We also have Fantastic Fridays, I think. I might be told otherwise. There is stuff going on, guys. Please be in touch with us. Keep on our socials because we'll keep you up to date with everything.
Yes. In the meantime, we'll be here again at 8:05 next Thursday. I hopefully will have recovered and
Yes.
in the
We hope to
studio
see you here,
to try
Ed.
and control them.
We want you back. Want you
In
back.
the meantime,
He can't stop us
have
doing
a
this.
great week. Goodbye.